Today in this class we will study about the electric flux. Electric flux is when the number of field lines passing through particular area of element. You can see in this diagram there are two surfaces A and B. The electric field lines are passing through the surface A and then passes through the surface B. So we can say the flux is what? Flux is when the number of field lines passing through an area of element. Means A surface has more flux than the B surface because A and B both surfaces are equal in size, but the greater field lines are passing through the surface A. So A surface has greater electric flux. Okay, so you know what is electric flux. Okay, flux formula is E dot A. So EA, when we remove dot, it is a dot product, and the flux is represented by phi, and phi flux is a scalar quantity. When we remove dot, we will have EA cos theta. So we can have three cases here, like first, second, and third. In first case, when the plane is placed perpendicular to the field lines. When the plane surface is perpendicular to the field lines, the maximum field lines can pass through the surface. So flux is maximum in this case. While if we talk about the second case में हमारे पास you can see the least number of field lines could pass through the surface. ठीक है, तो flux is approximately we can say 0 here. ठीक है, in the third case, let's suppose it could be any angle. The surface and field lines could make any angle. So the formula should be like the general one, phi equals to EA cos theta, right? So in the first case, if I talk about the angle, so angle is in between the electric field intensity, electric field lines, and the vector area of the surface. Vector area is always perpendicular to the plane. So E and A are making 0 degree with each other because electric field lines and vector area of the plane are parallel to each other. So theta is 0 here. If we place the theta in the formula, so we got cos 0 is 1. So the maximum flux equation will be phi equals to EA for the first case. If we talk about the second case, so the theta is in between, theta is the angle in between the electric field lines and the vector area, which are perpendicular to each other in the second case. So the theta is 90 degree, and in this formula, if we place 90 degree in place of theta, so cos 90 is 0. So flux is 0 in this case. You can see here it is written. Okay. But if we talk about third case, let's suppose we talk any angle. Let's suppose we are taking 60 degree. Why I am taking 60 degree? We should see it later. Like when you place 60 degree angle in between the vector area and the field lines, this 60 degree is in between vector area and field lines. So what happened? When you place the phi, the theta 60 degree, तो cos 60 is half. Cos 60 is half. तो cos 60 की जगह 1/2 आ जाएगा और आ जाएगा EA. तो means that at 60 degree in between the vector area and the electric field intensity, if there is an angle 60 degree, so you will have the flux, electric flux, half of maximum, because EA is the maximum flux here. You can see, so half of maximum we will say. Okay. One thing should be noted, that the angle is in between E and A, electric field intensity and area, but the angle is not in between the plane surface and the electric field lines, because if I check the angle in between the angle for the first case, you would say like it is 90 degree, but it is not 90 degree. The plane, yes, the plane is perpendicular to the electric field lines. Plane is making 90 degree with the electric field lines, but the angle which is theta in the formula, the theta in the formula is not the angle in between the plane surface and the electric field lines. It is the angle between the vector area and the electric field lines. So it is 0 here. The angle is 0 here in between the vector area and electric field lines. Basically, vector area is normal to the plane. Just like if I say okay, this is the surface, so vector area is in this direction. If the surface is like this, the vector area is in this direction. The vector area is always perpendicular to the plane, and the angle theta in the formula is the angle between the vector area of the plane and the electric field line. So make sure to clear this confusion about the angle. So angle is 0 in this case. Okay.